Thank you very much.
Honorable Emmanuel Bedzrah.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to the motion. Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Finance came to this House to present the budget on behalf of the President. The only good thing I've seen about this budget, Mr. Speaker, is about the fact that all the sectors have been linked to sustainable development goal. And that is for the books of academic works. Going through the budget, Mr. Speaker, especially the housing sector and infrastructure sector, Mr. Speaker, I shudder to say that the housing sector has not seen any improvement or appreciable growth since this government has taken over. Permit me, Mr. Speaker, to take you to paragraph, to Appendix A1, 1A, page 196, where the growth sector by sector has been indicated by the Minister for Finance. Mr. Speaker, you will notice that sector by sector contribution to GDP, real GDP, you'll be surprised that in 2015, we had 9.5 growth. In 2016, we have 8.4 growth. But in 2017, we have 5.1 growth. A clear fall in sector by sector growth, especially in the housing sector. Mr. Speaker, my minister, the Minister for Western Housing, I just mentioned that to whom much is given, much is also demanded. His ministry, or for that matter, this government, has borrowed close to 50 billion Ghana cedis. And the Ministry of Works and Housing has nothing to show for. Mr. Speaker, when you go through this budget, Mr. Speaker, going through this budget in 2018, this year, the only work that has been done under the ministry is for the Vice President to commission a project that was done in 2016. A monumental failure, Mr. Speaker. That was the only project that has been done. A commission of 2016 project, Mr. Speaker. If you permit me, if you go to page, paragraph 716 of this budget.
I don't remember.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, he's totally misinforming the House. That is not the only project that has been commissioned. If you get to know, you are my very good friend. Yes, if you get to know, the government of the New Patriotic Party started the police extension works at Tesano, commissioned by the Vice President. So you are wrong in saying that is the only thing we've done. It is not the only thing we've done.
Honorable member, you said he had misstated the fact.
Yes.
So do you have any other to show that has been commissioned?
What has been commissioned? Oh, Mr. Speaker, I want the House to take initial notice of the fact that we've started a serious project to assist the police. Yes, at Tesano. A huge project that we started.
Not commissioned.
Not commissioned.
So he is not out of order. I don't remember continue.
Mr. Speaker, permit me to quote from paragraph 716, page 145. 714, sorry. Mr. Speaker, the second phase of the Security Agency's housing project, comprising 368 housing units for the Ghana Navy, was completed and duly commissioned by His Excellency, the Vice President. The third phase, comprising 320 units for Ghana Police Command, will continue in 2019. So I am saying that in 2018, the only project you have done is to commission a project that will have been completed in 2016. You have not done any project. Have you done any project? You have not done any project. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, in my view, this ministry, the Ministry of Western Housing, should be closed down by now because there's no work there for them to do. Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, the Honorable Minister for Defense.
Mr. Speaker, I think I reserve the right to correct the facts. Because my ministry was the beneficiary ministry of this project. So I closely followed it, even though it was undertaken by the Minister of Works and Housing. Mr. Speaker, 60% of the resources paid to the contractor was paid under one of our budget.
Honorable Member.
Mr. Speaker, the project was 65% complete. 60.
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister.
It was 65%.
Kindly listen to me. The statement he made is not correct. It's not wrong. If it's not wrong, then he's not out of order. This is a contribution. You have two more contributors you can make. Please continue.
Mr. Speaker, we all know that the housing sector has a deficit of 1.7 million. And every economy, when it comes to economy that will grow and provide jobs, will depend largely on the infrastructure ministry. And one of the infrastructure ministries we all know, Mr. Speaker, is the housing sector. I was expecting my friend's ministry, the Ministry of Works and Housing, to have a chunk of our budget to be able to deliver and provide jobs and grow the economy. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, this same ministry was stuffed full of funds in 2017, it was stuffed full of funds in 2018, and in the current budget, Mr. Speaker, as you go through it, you realize that this same case of not giving the ministry enough funding has repeated itself. Mr. Speaker, permit me, if you go to page, that is same 204, 209 of our current budget, that's 2009 budget, you realize that 4.6 billion has been allocated for just the infrastructure ministry. But when you go to the social service ministry, Mr. Speaker, about 19.7 billion has been allocated to the social service ministry. What do you expect the infrastructure ministry to do? All goes into consumption. So my friend goes to the office, he sits down, he doesn't do any work. That is why I'm advocating that the Minister of West Housing should be closed down. Because there is no work there for him to do. Mr. Speaker, indeed, if we want this nation to grow, we want the economy to grow, then let us allocate more funds to the infrastructure ministries for it to grow. Mr. Speaker, I am particularly happy that the ministry has decided to take on state housing company to lead government effort. But unfortunately, they have stated that they were going to put up 200,000 housing units starting from this year. If you have not started one unit, 2 years in government, you have not started one unit. They are talking of 200,000 units. Mr. Speaker, it's a monumental failure. Just marking your own marking spree and putting figures together. And I'm saying that the funds that have been allocated, the 200,000 units, cannot commence. We have been in this house. We have been in this country. State Housing Corporation has been there for all these years. How come you've not resourced them the 2 years that you have been in power, or the 22 months that you have been in power? With all the funds that you have received, you not resource them, and now you are going to resource them in 2019. From where? Where's funds has not been allocated to you to resource them? Mr. Speaker, let me also continue. Now, I had a shock of my life, Mr. Speaker, when I opened to page 245. And if you permit me, page 245, appendix 40, talks about IPEP project. One of the projects that I've seen there, first of all, infrastructure project in Afatime. There is nowhere in Ghana called Afatime. Afatime is a traditional area. traditional area comprised of 10 towns. So where are you putting up, or where have you put up a 10-seater water closet institutional toilet? If you want us to know where you put up the 10-seater infrastructure project, let us know. There's nowhere in Abatime called Abatime. It's called Abatime traditional area. We have Vane, we have Amejope, we have Bajeme, we have up to about 10 towns. So you cannot say that you put up one 10-seater institutional toilet in which of the towns. Then you continue to say that Amaveme, Tanyodake, Abutia, Benyokope. There is no town in Abutia called Benyokope. The Amaveme project that has been done was done with my own MP's common fund. So when I saw this, I was shocked that you have put a project that I have done in the budget. I mean, where are we going? Mr. Speaker, I want the ministry in charge of special initiative to go back to Amaveme Tanyodake and tell me that he or she has put that infrastructure there. This was done under the MP's Common Fund. And today is written here. You have Abutia, you have Beje that you're going to put up. Where in Beje? Beje has over 6 towns under Beje. And you said, Beje, you are going to put up 10-seater water closet. Mr. Speaker, I am tired of putting figures that has not been verified. You receive 1 million per constituency, and no infrastructure project you can attest to it that $1 million, $1 million, and nothing can show for that this is what you have done for my constituency. Where is the money? Where is the $1 million for whole West constituency? Mr. Speaker, maybe the minister should come, the minister for special initiative to come to this house and tell us where $1 million for whole West constituency in 2017 and 2018 has gone to. Expired. Whether it has expired or is there, I want to know. As a representative of the people, they are looking for infrastructure project. We have done some, and it's for this government to continue. But that $1 million, I've not seen it. Now it's $2 million for 2017 and 2018. I've not seen any project. And this project that you have put up here, Mr. Speaker, are not true. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I am also amazed that when the president came to this house, his first admission was that Accra is filthy and that Accra will be clean by the end of 2017. The whole of Africa, Accra, is still as dirty as the president has seen it, as dirty as the president met it in 2017. He claimed Accra will be the neatest city in the whole of Africa. Today, as you go to Mokola, as you go to Malata Market,